under the sun, from books to entertainment to self-help, and even a little spice. I'm Victoria.
I'm Kiara.
And I'm Katalyn.
And today we're here to talk about some great things to do during the summertime.
I can't believe it's summer again already.
I know, it's wild.
Yeah.
Struggling with it, guys.
Doesn't feel like the day that it is.
No.
Man,
I feel like so much happened last summer that I'm just like, what?
Mm-hmm.
I know.
I did so much last summer.
Blink and you miss it. We traveled a lot last year.
We did.
Yeah.
We did. I'm traveling a lot this year, which is wild.
I'm done traveling until October.
I haven't traveled since February, and I won't travel again until September.
I have a bachelorette party in July, and then I will be home in California in August for Taylor Swift. And summer is coming out. So I'm seeing Jen for Taylor Swift, and Cater Tot is going to be there as well. And then I'm seeing Summer because she is flying out for the Red, White, and Royal Blue movie premiere. Because we obviously have to watch it together.
Obviously.
And then we're going to go to Disneyland because she's never been to Disneyland. So,
jealous.
You know,
Fun.
Before we get into our favorite things to do in the summer, we are going to do our quenchable moments. If you're new here, a quenchable moment is something happy or exciting that has happened to us over the last week or so that we want to share with each other and with you. And to start us off, Katalyn, what was your quenchable moment?
In preparation of When We Were Young Fest, I bought a little crossbody bag.
Cute!
Yeah. So I tried it out at the festival I went to yesterday. It worked out really well. It has a lot of space.
Yeah.
Things.
Yeah. Mine is, it looks small, but it's big. It holds a lot.
So yeah, I'm now ready for October. But it was also nice to have, like, because I don't have to keep track of, like, my wallet and car keys and stuff. And I can have my hands free. So,
well, we probably shouldn't have our car keys. We can leave those in the hotel room.
Well, yes, but I meant yesterday.
Yes.
Yesterday. I attach mine to my bag. It makes my life a lot easier.
Yeah, it's a cute crossbody. Yeah. It looks very similar to the Lulu one.
Amazon.
Yeah,
we love it.
You know.
Listen, I didn't buy mine. It was a gift. I don't.
Hey, take it where you can get it.
My mom, Christmas. She told me she bought mine back in August, like months before Christmas. She was like, I saw it was getting popular, so I bought it. Like, all right.
Smart. So, yeah.
But it's cute. And I love that you're preparing for When We Were Young.
Yes.
Because that's going to be fun. We're going to have a great time.
I'm not ready. But anyways,
it's going to be so good. Victoria, what was your quenchable moment?
So my quenchable moment is, as you guys know, a very good friend of mine is getting married, and I am in her bridal party. And we were sent a link to look at dresses and given a color scheme. And I picked one out. Obviously, I had to be difficult and choose a jumpsuit.
Of course you did.
Which they said to choose 3 options, and they were like, make sure at least one of them is a dress. And I was like, okay, I can do. But I chose 2 jumpsuits and a dress. And we're really hoping that they go with the jumpsuit because it's actually a 2-piece. And I could rewear it. So, but it's really cute, and I like it. And the color scheme is nice. They're doing purples, which is her favorite color. So we're getting into the wedding shopping, and it's very exciting for me because I love shopping. As we know.
Yeah. I have to get a dress for my friend's wedding in September.
Yeah. Hey, bright side though, I don't have to get shoes. I already have shoes. She said that she didn't have any specifications for shoes, so of course I'm going to wear
the ones that turn into flats.
Nice.
Excellent choice.
Very excited. Yes. So, Kiara, what was your quenchable moment this week?
My quenchable moment is that I have some really great friends that like to send me things. So I have 2 things that I want to show. One from Vanessa and one from Katalyn.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So the first one from Vanessa, this was just like a little piece in as you guys know, she got me some books in England. And she sent this little surprise piece that I was not expecting, and it is a Howl's Moving Castle like keychain.
Aww.
It's so cute. Yeah. And like the keychain part is like a star.
That's adorable.
Like Calcifer when he was falling from the sky. I love it so much. It says Travel in the Waste, House Moving Castle, Housekeeping and Breakfast Not Included. And it's the Port Haven door.
No.
I literally saw it. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I was so excited.
Where did this come from?
If you guys don't know, if you're listening to this and you don't know this yet, I love Howl's Moving Castle. I am absolutely obsessed. This is one of my favorite things ever. Yeah. And something else that I absolutely fucking adore is Lord of the Rings. Oh. And Katalyn had to send me a book. I think we talked about it on one of the previous episodes. It was the Kaylin Byron, You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight.
You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight.
Yeah, so she sent me that book, and she had some goodies in her bag, and I yelled at her for bringing anything back from Europe. So she got me a magnet for Tolkien. It is a scene from The Hobbit. It is when they are on the barrels going down the river. That is on my fridge right now. Emily loves it. She loves it.
I got it at the Bodleian, so
yeah, how that crossover, the Bodleian and Tolkien
of all the places.
Love it so much.
Yeah.
But she also sent me something that she had got in an Owl Crate box that I have on my bookshelf, and it is my own Hobbit door.
That's so cute.
It's so cute.
I was like, what did I send you?
And the thing it says is, home is behind, the world ahead, and there are many paths to tread. And I love it.
That's so cute.
I'm glad.
My own little Hobbit door. So my question is that I have really good friends. I think Vanessa got this in like a Fairy Loot or some sort of like other box as well. A Lumicrate box, yeah. So shout out to my friends for thinking of me when they get these things and sending them to me. I really appreciate it, and I love you guys so much.
Sure. Anytime.
Well, on to some other things that we love. I cannot stop yawning. Sidebar. But it's summertime.
It's okay.
I apparently got that summertime sadness right now, so I cannot stop tearing up. But yeah, I mean, for me, typically in the summertime, like my favorite thing to do is to just sit by the pool and read. I do that 25/8. Which is going to be significantly easier now. The hard thing is, so typically we get a pass to our local pool so I can take my sister. And sometimes it's great because we'll have the whole pool to ourselves. And then sometimes it's not because then there are other people there and they're obnoxious and I hate it. But now I have a friend that has her own pool. And so I can just go to her house. And my sister loves her daughter, my niece. So they play together, which is great because then Kinley's not playing by herself. So,
yeah,
the pool's here all summer. I'm gonna be real dark by the end of the year. Hopefully.
Yeah, pools here are just overrun by children. So I haven't.
What is it like having melanin? Because you get just like this beautiful golden bronzeness in the summer, and us white bitches just get red.
Oh, I tan.
Oh, I
do not.
I burned the hell out of myself that one year. Do you guys not?
Yeah, I remember that.
I gave myself sun poisoning.
I remember that, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I've been there multiple times," and now I'm scared that I have melanoma.
Yeah, but then it faded into like this nice, golden hint. Oh, it was beautiful.
See, I get to wear shorts to work over the summer, and we're outside for like an hour or so every day. So my legs are starting to get tan. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I love being melanated. I gotta be honest. So I haven't been as dark as I used to get as a kid. I'll have to find some pictures for you guys. I used to get dark. Like there was no questioning that I was black as a kid. I was dark as hell. But yeah, I like sitting out in the sun. I think I wanted to get my own like little personal like lounger pool. I think I'm still gonna get one for myself for the days that I don't have my sister, especially now because my work schedule is earlier, so I get off a lot earlier in the day. So I can just be outside reading,
have the whole day.
sitting in the sun. I can take my laptop outside and work. So
Jealous.
Sorry guys, I still have like some sort of like whatever's going on. If you're watching this video, you just saw me like sneeze 2 times and my like light ring went wank.
You can still see you. It's fine.
That's why they were laughing. I'm so sorry.
It was the face that you made that was funny.
Like, I sneezed that hard? Oh my god.
Yeah.
I wish I had a pool. Well, we do have a pool here, but there's a lot of kids that like hang out at our pool.
Get you a little personal.
But our balcony gets sunlight all day, and so we're trying to figure out like a way to get like loungers on our balcony to lay on that.
You can get ones that don't like extend all the way, just the ones that are the upper half, and then get you a little table that you can both put your feet on if you have the space for it.
Yeah, because right now we just have the rockers that are out there.
Fancy. Yeah. I have no way of doing that. That's okay.
It's fine. Summertime is usually a lot of fun. My sister actually just did like a summer art camp, which is always great. I used to love doing that as a kid.
Listen,
and I'm hoping that they'll do adult versions.
I love summer camp.
I always did like the reading challenges. We never did. I didn't go to summer camps, but we always did like summer reading challenges.
So I am what is known as a Y brat. The YMCA, since I was like 3 years old, I was doing after school daycare and everything. I did day camp, summer camp. I also did sleepaway camp. That is where the fun really is when you go to sleepaway camp. And it's not, I'm just be honest, guys, it's not like Parent Trap. We do not have free reign of the camp like these fucking kids make it seem.
No,
it is structured. Well, like you stay with your cabin. I don't know what camp you're going to that you have free reign.
So when I went to the week-long Girl Scout camp, we had pretty free range of the space. I mean, like there were obviously some limitations, but we weren't like restricted to just our area at all times.
So now, you were restricted.
Camp, that was different.
So for the YMCA, you're restricted to the campsite. So like the cabins and like all like, but you have to, like when I'm saying you don't have free reign, it's like you can't just be like walking around. Like we had free time sometimes, like during rest period, but like it was structured. Like you woke up, you went to flagpole. That's where we gathered in the morning. You went to breakfast, then you went to opening, where it used to be called chapel when the YMCA was like, you know, religious based. It's called opening. You go down, you guys, one cabin every day, 1 or 2 cabins they host. They sing the songs, they do skits and stuff. Then you go back to your cabin, you do cabin cleanup, make sure that shit is spotless. Because at the end of the week, if you had the most points, you get an ice cream party. So you always wanted to be the cleanest cabin. Always wanted to get that golden dustpan. Like that was the shit. You never wanted to be the dirty birdie because your counselors would get like we would have to fry like bacon if we got dirty birdie, which means in the middle of the day right before lunch, you would have to lay down in the dirt and they would put like ketchup and mustard and water on you and you would have to bounce your body and sizzle like bacon.
What the fuck?
So you never want... Yes!
That sounds like child abuse.
No, it's only the counselors. Only the counselors had it happen. So the kids never did, but the counselors would be pissed. They'd be like, if you make us do this again, I swear to God.
I still say, what the fuck?
Yeah.
After cabin cleanup, you would have your first activity. So something that they had at the camp, whether it be ziplining, canoeing, rock wall, horseback riding, hiking, arts and crafts, one year they had ice cream making, they had monkey bread making, like they like different things, archery. So there's different activities. So you have 4 activities every day, 2 before lunch, then you have lunch, rest period, which is like an hour. So it's basically a time for the counselors to sleep for a minute, and then 2 activities, and then you have dinner, and then you have a twilight activity, which is camp wide, so you all do it together. My favorite one was when the counselors had to hide. It's like reverse hide and seek. So all the counselors go and hide, and they're all given like points, but the counselors don't know what points they're until after. And the cabins have to like link arms and like walk to, like you have to stay together as they get your cabin with an LIT, a leader in training. So they have to like lead you to try and find counselors. There's only 1 year that I was found, and it was because I wore my rag. And if you're a Y person, like you know what a rag is. It's like this bandana thing that you have. I was so dumb. That year our theme was Hunger Games. So like but I had my red rag on, and Emily and I had decided to climb this tree, and we were literally hiding in the tree, and I thought I had my rag like hidden, but a piece of it was sticking out, and they fucking saw it. Luckily, I was negative points, so they didn't get anything from me. But the rest of the time, like I had really good spots, and I was never found, and it was so funny.
Nice. Sounds like a lot of
and then we have campfire, which is like end all be all. Everyone loves a good campfire. That's when the fun songs are out, the big skits.
Yeah.
Like it's that fun time when you think of like a campfire situation. So I love sleepaway camp. I went for 10 years as a camper. I became a counselor. Like I volunteer every year that I can. I love going back. It's like I'm a kid. It's all volunteer work, but like it's like I'm a kid again. Like even as a counselor, I'm just like, this is so much fun. And there's like the dress up themes and everything. Like we have dances and we have talent shows, and it's like what you want at camp.
Yeah. Kiara, if you can find an adult camp that has cabins with electricity in them, I will go with you.
There's a couple in California, actually.
Because that's the only problem that I have now. I can't sleep without my heating pad.
Yeah, so there's all the camps that we went to as kids, they were all like full cabins with like electricity and everything. The one that we were at recently, they even had bathrooms in the cabins. The old camp that I was at as a kid, there was only one cabin that had bathrooms in it. The other ones that the bathrooms were like separated and they were shared. But you know, the one that we were at before, like they had full stocked cabins. They also had the 3-walled ones. Terrifying when you wake up in the middle of the night, let me tell you. You're just like, absolutely not. They had electricity, so like you could still plug in. They were just missing a wall. So you wake up in the middle of the night and you're facing this just like black abyss, and you're like, this is the end. This is it.
Man.
This is how it ends.
The camp that I went to was a Girl Scout, Camp White Rock. They had just the wooden base, and then they had the canvas tents, and then they started adding cabins. But the camp that I went to for church camp, they had cabins with bathrooms, but then they also had an ark that was a cabin. And my last year there, I got to stay in the ark, and that was cool as hell.
At the one that we were at recently, so they had the lodge. It's like the main building on campus, where like the people who actually work at the camp, that's like their offices and stuff, but they have like rooms and stuff there, and that's where like the LITs would stay. And so our first year at that camp was my first year as an LIT. These are like dorm rooms. Like they are fancy as shit. Like everyone wants a chance to be in these ones. And so like there was the first year that we were in the 3-walled cabins, we didn't know that we were in the 3-walled cabins. They had signed the paperwork wrong. And so it was so annoying. All the counselors were getting all pissed off. They're like, we don't want to sleep in the 3-walled cabins. And they basically were kicking all the LITs out of the lodge, and they were making it work to where all the rest of the campers were in the lodge with the counselors. And the LITs were being good sports. So just like, yeah, that's fine. Like, we'll go stay in the 3-walled cabins. Like, you know, they were real troopers. And that was Connor's first year as an LIT. And they were just like really handling it. And I stopped everyone. I'm just like, stop. Like, we're not doing this. I'm like, I looked at all the counselors I was working with because they were all we had all grown up together. We had all been in the LIT program. Like, we're like, we all got to experience the lounge. Like, this is a gift to the LITs because of how much work they have to put in this week helping the counselors. I'm like, they earned this. I'm like, it is not fair for us to take this experience from them, regardless of how we might feel uncomfortable being in the three-walled cabin. I'm like, we are the adults here. We need to show that these kids that we're in charge of, that this is going to be a fun new experience that we all get to have this week. And we need to allow the LITs to be in the lodge like they had been looking forward to. Like, when you are an LIT, you're like looking forward to this moment your whole life. You're just like, oh, I get to be in a lodge. Like, this is going to be so much fun. I have so much more leniency. Like, oh, like, this is going to be so great. And then you get there and they're like, no, you have to go sleep in the three-walled cabins. The kids are going to be in the lodge. Like, it was fucked up. I went up to the LIT counselors. One of them is Kyle's best friend, so I'd known him forever. I'm like, look, Cameron, go get the LITs. Like, if you guys can help us move the kids luggage to the three-walled cabins, we'd be really grateful. But we are not taking this from you guys. And I was the savior of this whole week of camp. The director came up to me, he was like, that was really big of you to say that. I'm just like, it's just not fair. It's not fair for them to get that taken away from them. As much as I don't want to sleep in a three-walled cabin because it's terrifying, I had my time as an LIT. I did 2 years in there, and I want them to have the best experience possible. And honestly, I got the best LITs that week. They all wanted to work with me because I was the one that was like, I stuck up for you. What the fuck? So, yeah. Three-walled cabins are cool. Some of them have electricity. I wouldn't want to sleep in it again, in my opinion. But there's a lot of camps in California that have, it's a full stock camp. And with the adult situation, I've seen a couple. They have, more extreme activities that we could do.
Yeah. I've seen some good videos.
And
I just want to do more actual summer things. We have a lot of beer and wine festivals around here too, and I want to start going to those because those always seem to be a lot of fun. So.
Yeah. Katalyn, what is Stampede? Because that's what you have on this list. That just sounds like a situation that might get deadly to me.
No. It's called the Greeley Stampede. It's we have a rodeo, an arena where they do a rodeo. It's one of the biggest rodeos in this part of the country. They do it every year. It's 2.5 weeks, but they also bring in those fun, sketchy carnival rides. And then they also bring in they have a beer garden and food and stuff too. So we just go every year. Mostly people watch the sketchy carnival rides. Occasionally ride the sketchy carnival rides.
No.
This year
you will never find me on a sketchy carnival roller coaster. And that's on Final Destination.
They also usually have concerts every year.
911.
I know.
They also have concerts every year, usually some big names. Mostly country. But this year they have Flo Rida coming, so we're gonna try and plan it. So we're gonna try and plan it to where we get entrance. Well, the tickets were $100. I'm not paying $100 to see Flo Rida when you can pay $20 to get in to the carnival and food area, and then sit outside the arena where the concert's gonna be and listen to it for $20.
See, that's different. So we have one that's called the Ventura County Fair. Similar.
Yeah,
we don't have a rodeo.
Yeah, they have different rodeo events and stuff.
It's a big
mutton busting stuff like that.
It's a big fair, but they have the concerts too, but you don't have to get tickets for it. They set up the stage, and if you're at the fair, you get to see the performance as well.
Yeah,
and a lot of that is country as well.
That's how the thing was that I went to yesterday, but we didn't stay for the concert part because it started to rain.
So real hillbilly. At our fair, we have derbies. So you just sit there and watch these beat up cars smash into each other as they kick dirt up everywhere.
Listen, mine is Southern California. The Ventura County Fair is literally on the beach. It is that quintessential California moment. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Would you like the lineup for the concert this year?
Yes. Yeah, please.
We have Flo Rida.
Great.
Lee Bryce, Skillet.
What?
Tyler Hubbard.
Just those first 3 together? What the fuck?
Well, these are different nights.
I know, but like
but
Still.
Tyler Hubbard of Florida Georgia Line, Dustin Lynch, and Sam Hunt.
What a collection.
And then they do fireworks on the 4th of July. So like the last day of it is 4th of July every year.
Yeah.
What a collection.
I mean, they also do have like the free stage too, where like more local bands play, but yeah, those are the the big concerts.
Yeah.
It's a local thing every year. It's been going on for 100 and some odd years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Man, I'm secretly hoping that, so, we had those onslaught of like bookish themed balls.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really hoping that someone will do like a summer picnic or like just something that's more.
Why don't
like
you
summer
do
suitable.
a summer picnic?
Kiara, do you know who I am as a person?
You are a really great planner. That's who you are. And you would make sure it was perfect. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
See?
But also, I'd want to kill myself the entire time.
Find a friend out there and plan it.
You sound like the girls on the server. They're like, Grandpa, plan a bookish ball. And I'm
Here,
like, no.
you and me, let's plan a summer picnic for next summer.
Hell yeah.
We could do it
Fine.
together. TBP summer picnic.
Oh God.
Would our listeners come? Would you guys come? You don't have to wear big ball gowns. You wear like the little slips dresses. And like the summer dresses, like the light and frilly one. You could still wear like,
fancy.
Go like Ren Fair, like do like Go look at our girl Summer's Instagram, see what she wore to the Ren Fair, and do that. Summer would be in for a summer picnic. She would love that shit.
Why did you put this thought into my head?
Now it's happening. Guys, look out. TBP summer picnic 2024.
I hate it here.
But also like open it up for everyone.
Everyone can come.
Well, we're hosting.
You know what? This episode is over. Kiara,
okay, not everyone can come. Not everyone can come. There's certain stipulations.
Well, yeah. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Watch them show up anyways. Oh shit.
Oh, now you have a band list. That's how it goes. Band.
Oh my God. Seriously though, let us know some of your favorite summer activities. If you guys would actually go to a summer fairy picnic thing, I'd be curious to see who would actually want to do that. You can hit us up on Instagram, Gmail, anywhere we stream at, or in the Discord server. Also, if you do, talk about this in the Discord server, please make sure that the main instigators, Drea, don't know that this conversation happened.
That they're gonna, once they find out, it's gonna spread like a wildfire. They're gonna eat this shit up.
Anyways,
she's already stressed.
We'll talk about this at another time. For right now, though, Kiara, will you take us out with an affirmation, please?
I will. So today's affirmation is, I love my uniquely beautiful path, and I'm grateful for all the lessons and celebrations.
I'm not grateful for these lessons or celebrations right now.
Girl, it's gonna be fun.
It'll be great. Well, thank you all so much for joining us. Make sure to tune in on Tasty Tuesdays and Thirsty Thursdays for all new episodes. Be sure to subscribe and follow our socials listed in the description. Please make sure you like, rate, and leave a review for the podcast to help boost us across the platforms. Helps more than you know. Have a lovely day, and remember, stay thirsty, bitches.